Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? Sleep tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you have to do is just meet me at the pata 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 pata. Uh huh. Did y'all know that Bruno Mars he basically has to do residencies in Las Vegas to pay off like hundreds of millions of dollars in gambling debt. I don't know why that's so funny. That like Las Vegas owns Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars is Las Vegas's bitch until further notice. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Oh my god. How's it going? No, he paid it off already? What? I mean, at least he's booked and busy. I think Bruno Mars is very talented. I would see Bruno Mars. He does coke. Who doesn't? Okay, so today we're going to look at like it's the variety stream. So for those of you that care mostly about Amber, she put up on her community tab today, hey guys, things are going on. I can't stream tonight. I'll make it up to you. Whatever that means, people are speculating maybe she's with a new Gorley Pop. Maybe there is a health scare. I don't really know. I was looking at my stream title from yesterday, and I titled it, Amber Lynn's laziness gets the best of her. And I could so see her, like, going to the hospital for, like, another, like, phantom boob pain episode. And she come back, how dare you call me lazy? I was dealing with a major medical event. I could see it. I could see it. I don't know. But will we hear from Amber tomorrow? Maybe. Probably not. Will we see her at all over the weekend? I don't know. But pretty much Chantal and Amber Lynn have basically quit YouTube at this point. I think it's safe to assume that Amber Lynn Reed and Chantal Soro / Al Refe have quit YouTube. So I think that Girl World is done as we know it. We're going to have to move on to other stuff, y'all. I don't know. What should I do? Maybe I should be a gardening channel after all. I don't know. I mean, there's some Chantal stuff to look at. So this company that's like suing her or whatever, Pause Kuwait, this is the company that's like really like trying to jerk a knot in her ass. They're the ones that keep putting out updates in terms of like, oh, this is what we're charging her with. Oh, this is what we're telling the authorities that she's doing, blah, blah, blah. I mean, they post shit all the time. I really don't feel like tracking down 1,000 screenshots today. So Piggy, you know, we like Piggy. Piggy makes videos about like the Pause Kuwait stuff. So over the past few days, let's go ahead and look at some of the stuff that Pause Kuwait has been saying about her. Other than that, though, I mean, there really isn't much to take a look at. I mean, I showed you guys yesterday a video of her cameo. So, I mean, she's doing cameos, but other than that, I mean, there isn't much to say. So, I mean, both of our girls aren't uploading. So, I think today we're going to do a variety stream. Maybe we'll look at Alicia. Maybe we'll look at glitter and ranch dressing. Maybe we'll look at no, we've retired that age gap couple. What was their name? The blonde guy. The older blonde guy. What were their names? Oh my god, that's bad. I can't even remember their names. Remind me their names. You guys remember the age gap couple we used to? Raph and Aya. Raph and Aya. Oh my god. I had like a little bit of fun covering them, but you guys like hated it. Y'all hated these people. So I mean, they moved. I mean, whatever. I'm not going to take too long with it, but how do they make money? That's what I want to know. How do they make money? Because I mean, she was sponsored with Temu, and I mean, as far as I know, like back when we first started covering them, she was uploading pretty regularly. And I think that YouTube was her main source of income. I mean, as far as I know, like they don't do OF or anything like that. So I don't know how they're making money, in all honesty. I mean, unless they have TikTok, they were cringe and boring. There were some episodes where they would fight and it was funny. But yeah, I mean, as a whole, you guys like hated these people. So I don't know. Guess we'll leave them in the past where they belong. So let's take a look at Piggy related Pause Kuwait shit. And then maybe we'll look at Alicia stuff and then glitter and ranch dressing. Deleted community posts. No, we've done that. We've done this. Foodie Beauty's latest message from Pause Kuwait. Let's look at this.
Hi. Celebration reflection of a balloon at her sister's birthday party.
I hate this guy. I mean, like, I know that, like, I'm supposed to have, like, a piss poor attitude about everybody that we cover, but, like, I genuinely dislike this person. I don't know, just looking at him just brings my vibes down. I just think of the comic book guy from The Simpsons.
It was her sister's birthday? Is it bad of me that I don't remember her sister's birthday? 30 years old. Really? Wow. 30 years old. I remember when she was just a wee bairn. Just a wee lass. Been there. I feel that one, Flop. Maybe I shouldn't tell that guy. The truth is, Chantel was extradited to Thailand for...
Okay, this is stupid. Actually, you know what? We're not watching this one. I don't like him. Let's do this one.
The latest update from Pause Kuwait.
Real quick, apparently Pause Kuwait's reputation isn't squeaky clean. Can anyone give me like the TLDR of like why they're problematic? Everyone, like I saw some people saying like, oh, y'all are so quick to jump on Pause Kuwait's defense and say that they're such a good organization, but look at what they've done. Can anyone give me like a 2-second TLDR about like why Pause Kuwait isn't like... Anyone? I swear I saw that. Oh my god, look at her.
Dear supporters, we are being bombarded with messages every single day and night. Your love, support, and concern are reaching us from all directions, and we are truly grateful. However, we are unable to respond to each and every message individually, which is why we're sharing this message publicly. We are staying focused on what matters: positivity, truth, and justice.
11 years ago, there were management issues. Drama from 11 years ago. Well, I mean, we still crucify Amber Lynn for shit she did in 2014. So I don't know. Do we keep that same energy even though we're on their side technically? Pause is a scam. It's run by one woman. Really? I hadn't heard that. They were a legitimate company, had a change of directors, and now they're a scamming company. Oh. I didn't say that we were doing Eugenia today. I said that there was going to be a Eugenia episode either today or tomorrow. I never said that we were live streaming Eugenia. Who is that? How dare you?
We promise that Alter Eid, we will be posting official updates regarding Chantal, Salah, and many others.
Ugh, I hate Chantal content. What is there to hate about a 400-pound woman in a hijab living in the Middle East getting scammed by some dude? What is that? This is iconic. What do you mean you hate this?
Other individuals involved. Please understand that preparing everything, especially collecting and translating evidence professionally, takes time and serious.
You know what? I'm just saying, like, if you don't like Chantal, if you don't like a 400-pound woman getting in trouble in the Middle East, I don't know, go watch Love Island or whatever there is on, like, Hulu. Y'all better watch it with these tomato emojis. I'll get ya. Oh, the mods will get ya.
This effort. We are committed to doing this properly by following Kuwaiti law strictly and respectfully. Everything we are doing is by the book. This is not about drama or any personal agenda. What happened is real, and we are standing strong for our values, our religion, and our country. To every single one of you who stands with us, whether from the beginning or recently we see you, we feel your strength and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Official post will be shared on Tuesday.com with appreciation. Post Kuwait. What do you think? Are they?
Everyone bitching is a Eugenia fan. Oh. Well, I don't know. I'm verse. I like Eugenia content and 400-pound Chantal content. So I don't know. I go both ways. But yeah, I guess I got, you know what? That would actually make sense. That would make sense for the people who want the Eugenia stuff to like hate this kind of shit.
Doing too much, or is this what Chantal deserves for breaking the law?
Oh, they put up some gigantic video. Foodie Beauty, the beginning of the Kuwait arc, part 1. Oh, this looks interesting. Oh my god, wait, the very beginning. I mean, I was around in the beginning. I was around for a little teensy tiny bit last season with Natter. But I started covering it when she first started getting in cahoots with this dude and moving over there and shit. Oh, that actually might be fun. You know what? I mean, I don't want to watch the whole thing because 45 minutes is a little bit daunting. But maybe we could watch like 10, 20 minutes of it. What do you think? This looks cute. We just had a shitload of gifted memberships come in. Holy shit! Thank you so much to KRH Rights. KRH Rights has just sent in 10 gifted memberships, y'all. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I would really like it if you guys would send in a number 2 pencil emoji or a pen or some type of writing utensil. Thank you so much, KRH Rights. I appreciate you expanding the community once again. We also, on top of that, had Frantic Yak. This is my Frantic Yak emoji. Well, not emoji, sticker. I got off of Etsy. It's Jeffrey in stiletto. I don't know why it doesn't focus, but it's Jeffrey in stilettos riding a yak. This is the kind of shit that you can get on Etsy. I'm sorry it doesn't focus, but you can kind of make it out, yeah? Okay. Well, Frantic Yak, I appreciate that regardless. Thank you so much. I didn't have to say regardless. I don't know why I said regardless. Thank you so much, Frantic Yak. I appreciate that cute new profile pic, by the way. If there is some type of like yak or buffalo emoji, maybe even a moose. There's probably a moose emoji. I don't know about a buffalo, but do something of that sort. Thank you so much. And on top of that, we had another wild animal send in 20 gifted memberships. 40! 4D! 40 gifted memberships have already come in. Thank you so much to K-Bear. K-Bear, I really appreciate that. Y'all know what to send in as well. Okay, so moose / buffalo emoji, number 2 pencil, and bear emoji. This is what you're doing with your free time. Thank you so much, and welcome to all of our new members. All right, let's take a look at this. Hi.
Hey guys, so I'm just here
And you know what? I do feel bad, like, when we watch these, like, giant-ass compilations, because the channel does deserve credits. I mean, you know, Beanbag and a Curry, BBC, Piggy, Barbecue Chillin', like, all of these channels that I watch on here and everything, I do encourage you guys to go and check out their channel, subscribe, and watch it straight up and everything. But, yeah. When it's just like me watching the raw content that the girls upload, like, who gives a fuck? But, like, you know, these compilation channels and everything, they're our friends.
at a store that sells some hijabs, so I'm just gonna go buy a new hijab. I like to have...
Oh, she wasn't hiding the chin at this point. The chin was still out. Yeah. She wears her hijab now, like, up to her bottom lip. But when she first started, yeah, it was still like you could see all the throats.
different colors, and so I'm gonna go buy some new ones. So I thought I would just take you and show you. Yalla, 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 yalla. Oh, all right.
Oh my god, I remember when she would put that copyright-free, like, generic Arabic music over her videos all the time. Oh my god.
I did purchase a
That took me back 2 years.
new hijab. I also got a black top.
And keep in mind, at this point, she had been talking to this guy for like 48 hours. I'm not kidding you. She met this dude on Tinder. 48 hours went by, and she started to wear the hijab.
So I did get just a black headpiece to go underneath. It's just for beginners. The ones that come already done, already wrapped. It's so much easier than learning how to do all the wrapping, which will come later with more time and more experience. So I did find just a black shirt with super long sleeves. Yeah, so I like wearing just black cover-up clothing. It is really getting cool out. It's pretty cold out here today. It is only 50 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm freezing. I'm actually cold. I don't get cold often. I feel very cozy right now. So yes, I hope you guys like my denim jackets, my look for today with this necklace.
Normally the voice changers that Piggy uses are a little bit irritating, but I love this one. Why is her voice so deep? In order for Piggy to not get demonetized, they have to transform the content in some shape or form. So they're transforming the audio. They're transforming, you know, they'll sometimes they'll put like weird lines on the screen and shit like that. It basically, I mean, you can't just like copy and paste her content to your channel.
That I got at Pennington's, and yeah.
Okay, CJ Rocky, I did speed it up. It's a little bit faster now, but if I make it go too quick, it's gonna sound like Busta Rhymes.
So that's it.
Busta out of this shirt, more like. Ah!
Alright guys, let's go see some fall leaves. Yalla, yalla. Alright guys, I am in the hills of Gatineau Park, the mountains of Gatineau. You guys know I love to
Oh my god, the chin's already covered up. That didn't last long.
come here every year. It's a tradition for me, a personal tradition at this point. I love Canadian fall. Canadian fall.
Busta Seams. You're bad. Busta Seams.
Fall is beautiful, gorgeous. A lot of you who are from the US, yalla, yalla.
Walk, walk, fashion baby.
You guys just here at the lookout. Let's see some.
Yeah, she wasn't there for very long. I mean, I'm looking at the trees. It's looking like it's either September or October. I think that she got there on Halloween of 2022. It was either November 1st or Halloween.
Beautiful fall scenery. Hi, my.
But within 2 days of meeting him, within 2 days of matching with him on Tinder, she was wearing this.
Welcome back to another video. Welcome, guys. I'm hoping that you will appreciate the beautiful scenery in the background. I am here just looking at the leaves. I thought I would just stop and take a minute to talk to you about some things I have on my mind today. Now, I know your heads are still spinning and there's so many changes happening in my life. So because of that, these changes will be reflected on my channel, of course. I have been truthful about my feelings. So all of these decisions that you see me making in my life right now, all of these changes have been brewing for a while.
It's not because I'm in a relationship with a Muslim man. Me wearing this has nothing to do with matching with him 2 days ago. I have had a spiritual awakening. I have heard the call of a divine authority. I want to do this for me. That was when she was like real vocal about her religion when she originally started this whole shit. She was saying, this isn't about him. This is about me. I want to do this. I have never related to Catholicism or some of the other forms of Christianity that were introduced to me growing up. I just never really vibed with it. This is what I want. This is what I want to do. And then she gets to Kuwait and then she starts saying to everybody, my God hates you. Oh my God. I loved when Chantal told me that her God hated me. Oh my God. Those first couple months when she got there and she was still acclimating and calming down. The best.
Do share a lot of my life with people online, and a lot of my life has been not private for so long. And I'm just at a point in my life now that I feel like I want my privacy back. I want some self-respect back. These changes are very drastic for someone like me. Why am I doing this? All right. I'm making these changes because I feel that it is the best in my best interest right now. I have used live streaming for about a year now. I found that live streaming was very helpful when I was going through a time where I just didn't feel motivated to edit videos and to create content for you guys. I just needed people to hear me talk, to hear me speak. And you guys did.
Yeah, because she had no friends. Well, she has no friends. She has no family. She had no one to talk to. So she would come on here like upwards of, I'm not even kidding, like the season prior to the Kuwait season, she was on live stream upwards of 12 hours a day, sometimes longer. And she would just hang out on here and her chat would be her friends. And she would vent and she would hang out with them, drive around. Like that was her life. Because she didn't have anybody else. I mean, she had Pete's, but like she doesn't give a shit about Pete's.
So I am grateful for every ear that has ever listened to me. And I am so appreciative. I feel so much better right now not exposing myself in so many ways. My viewpoints are just a lot different now than they were. And like I said,
my viewpoints are a lot different than they were 4 months ago. Well, y'all gotta remember, back then, this was when she was doing OF. This is when she was doing collabs. This is when she was doing the bathtub with the peeps. There are a lot of interesting forms of media featuring Chantal out there on the internet. But what she'll tell you nowadays is that she's born again and she left all that behind.
I want to try to do things with just more intention and just try to just really look for a path. Imagine being a person who has thousands and thousands of opinions thrown at them every day about how they should live their life, about how they should dress, about who they should date, what they should do. how they should take care of their pets, do anything in their life, what they should eat, how much they should.
This is how she got over Natter. This is 1000%. This started 1000% to try to make him jealous. She wanted to go after another Arab man. She wanted to try to lock down a new situation and try to say like, oh, look at my hot new stunner. I can take care of him. Oh, bet you wish that you got with this. Yeah. She was bitter. She was bitter about the situation with Dee Dee taking Natter from her. I mean, not that she really ever had him to begin with, but she was bitter about Dee Dee. And very similarly to how Amber Lynn went and got Beck from season 3 to season 4 so quickly, this is the same thing. I gotta make Destiny jealous.
Way. I will tell you that I will always be a person who completely ignores all of these things. And I just need to live my life the way I feel like it makes me happy. I really do appreciate opinions. It's not that I ignore them, but I at the end of the day, I take into consideration, but then I also need to just live my life.
Ern or Mandy, can you ban this?
Life the way I want. I need to reclaim my life back. I need to become more healthy. And I honestly think the number one step for that right now is to stop the live streaming. I think it was a very helpful tool when I needed it.
Never mind.
And I appreciate you all for being there. That being said, though, there was a lot of toxic negativity, and it's just not something that I'm willing to put up with anymore in my life. There's just no need for it, and I just don't welcome it in my personal space anymore. So probably the major reason I
don't know if that, like, what that person was saying was problematic, but like it kind of like, I don't know, it just like looked weird for a second.
I'm just really enjoying my privacy right now. And I have to say, it's a complete total peace of mind. It's different because I do miss being able to just turn on the camera and talk about whatever.
Did she ever get into fortune telling? No, that's like that's like blasphemous. Like you can't do that as like a Muslim, I think.
But at the same time, it is really good for me because it forces me to not.
It was just some weirdo on Twitch. It's no big deal. I'm a new woman. I'm a changed woman.
Not just turn on the camera and just verbal diarrhea. It forces me to think and do things with intention. Be creative about what I'm going to be doing. It's going to force me to actually get back to being a content creator. And really, I'll probably just still share whatever I want to. And at least with the recorded videos, I get to pick and choose. I get to edit my life in a lot of ways for you guys. And it should be that way right now because that's what makes me most comfortable right now. Now, I don't have comments open.
Right now. This is what's trendy right now. You know, I just came off of my OnlyFans arc. I just made, some money spreading for bread. I just think now the vibe has shifted and I wanted to be a devout Muslim. Like, I feel like that's the move. I feel like that would be iconic. So I might go ahead and do this now. Y'all, like, that are obsessed with my past from 4 months ago and all of that shit, like, you need to move on because I'm not that person anymore.
Right now because that's what makes me most comfortable right now. Now, I don't have comments open right now. I think that's also a good decision for me right now. I just need to have quiet to just move through my life peacefully as possible. So I'm just being patient with everyone because these changes are a lot for people. As I said in my last video, there's
This sounds demonic, which is fitting.
Room enough. We all have different
The only thing that's fitting here.
beliefs. We all have different. There's a mixture of cultures going on, and just honestly, anyways,
The OnlyFans to Kuwait pipeline. I know. Stupid. From OnlyFans to devout Muslim. Like, there's no in between.
I'm a person who cycles through so many different things in life, including feelings and just how, different stages of my life, and I like to experience life fully, and that's the main thing here. And I will talk more about other reasons for my new outlook on life and my new outlook on love and stuff like that. So that's the real truth, basically. I'm just soul searching right now. I feel that the videos, this format of living right now.
Those lashes are so frightening. Where do you, are these drugstore lashes? Not that I'm shitting on drugstore cosmetics or drugstore lashes or, anything of the sort, but I mean, how much is it? I'm genuinely curious. When you put these gigantic contraptions on your eyelashes, how much is this? I mean, she didn't get this done at a salon, I'm assuming. $5? $5? Because you have to get the lash glue and do all that. Really, $5. So I'm going to show up next live stream with lash glue and giant ass butterfly wings and stick them to my, I'll be out what, $5? She probably got them on Temu. Well, I don't know if Temu was popular back then. I mean, this was 2.5 years ago. Temu hadn't had its ascension yet. $5. I mean, it's looking like a lot of you are saying $5. Really, $5? How much is it to get it done nice? You go to a salon and get it done real nice. Okay, so $5 to do it at Walgreens. How much is it to do it at a salon? 50? 90. Okay. 50 to 100. Is that including tip? Ask your wife, Jordy. She's not here right now.
It's actually
what I need. And if it's not, and it turns out to be a wrong decision, then...
Thank you guys, and I'll see you next video. Bye. There's a lot of nice scenery around here, so those of you who like that kind of thing will enjoy this. So let's get to y'all.
Oh my god, this audio. This audio is cursed.
This is the just kidding. Hi guys, I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. I'm going to end it here soon. I just wanted to wrap things up a little bit. I will let you know that I had a really nice evening. I had a traditional Thanksgiving dinner with my family, as well did Pete's, and it's always nice seeing my family. And I had a really nice time. I enjoyed sharing little snippets of my day with you, my Thanksgiving, fall, wonderful autumn day with you, and I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoy making these little videos for you guys.
Oh, her fat ass wasn't getting out of there before Canadian Thanksgiving was over. This whole devout Muslim stuff, it's important for me to get started and everything, but not before I have my Thanksgiving dinner.
I think that I'm going to enjoy getting back into making recorded content because privacy is just something that I'm valuing a lot right now, and because of that, this is why I'm going back to the recorded video format for now. So I just wanted to say something that I really liked that we did today, and we do it sometimes, but not enough. So maybe we'll adopt this as for future traditions, but we just went around the table one by one and just said one thing that we're grateful. But we ended up saying a lot more things, and of course the number one thing is family. I'm so grateful for my family today, and I'm so grateful to just have this opportunity to be able to share my day with you. I'm happy for this social media outlet I have in my life. I'm very thankful for it, and I'm very thankful that you guys watch me. I want you to know that. I really, really am. And I'm so thankful for so many things, and I basically just said that I was thankful for life.
Like what? Other than insulin, what?
I just named one thing, and right now I just feel very grateful for life. I'm very grateful that I can wake up and take that first breath and decide how I'm going to.
Honestly, this is gonna sound shitty, but if I had Chantal's life, I would not be grateful.
Face my day,
but I mean, she's made her bed.
I'm so thankful that I can choose how to live my life, and that the possibilities are just endless. And I think that I'm not going to wait around anymore for things to be perfect, for things to be just right, for me to be just perfectly happy to make a move anymore. I'm just going to take life by the horns and just go all in. I'm just all in right now. I'm all in. So I
I appreciate you watching this video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
My life is so crazy right now. I'm not Muslim. Yes, I am still with Salah. There's so many things I haven't told you guys, and there's so many things I can't tell you guys. That a lot of people think that I'm doing this just for Salah, and I will admit part of it is, can you just be you? The thing is like, I am being me, you know, I don't know, like, so there's no TLC show in the works, so I will just dispel that rumor right now, because number one, you have to be American. I seem calmer, yeah. I haven't had any friggin' like marijuana.
You also have to be eligible to sponsor someone. You were never eligible to sponsor him. I think that whenever she initially hooked him, she was like, yeah, I make all this fucking money on YouTube. I'm balling out. She didn't mention like all the turmoil she was in and all the bankruptcies and all the other shit. She probably hooked him and said, yeah, I can get you citizenship. Fuck yeah, I can get you to Ontario. Say no more. And then here we are almost 3 years later. Yeah, no, this was never going to be a 90-day fiance situation type deal. Chevy, thank you. I don't keep up with Foodie, but here I am. Sometimes it's fun. I mean, I have fun with it. You know, when I first got into Girl World, I thought that Chantal was stupid. I thought that, like, this coverage and stuff, but I warmed up to it, so. Amy, thank you. I would like to announce that Jorndis Jr. made his debut yesterday. He looks like you, so we're taking you to court for child support. No! Thank you, Amy. I appreciate that. Mrs. Ploppy, thank you so much for 9 months. Toradella, weighing in at 25 lbs. She smells like childhood trauma and demands orange chicken. No gifts, please. Only validation from random men at the Walmart parking lot. You got it. Thank you, Ploppy. Sophie, hey. So glad to be live. And it's a variety stream. She's in the ER for a cavity. Ooh, cavity. You think she's in the hospital for tooth pain? I don't know. Amber Lynn's due for another health scare. I know that we like kind of just had one with the hypothyroid stuff and the boob pain, but I don't know. I could see like a new health scare arc. Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Sophie.
Or anything. Like, I just, you know what, I'm just tired of being a mess. Like, I've been lost for so long and I've been looking for, I don't know, just maybe something just too good to be true, or not too good to be true, but like someone to just come sweep me up and, you know, take care of me. And looking what happened in the past, it's definitely necessary 100% to keep any relationships, if they're going to be healthy, offline. Like anything personal.
That didn't happen.
Like to that degree, offline. So it's gonna be a change. Like I'm not gonna be sharing as much, but we're gonna be doing like super awesome like content.
Super awesome content. Yeah, that's really what we've been served since she got her fat ass over the Middle East. Super awesome content. Okay.
He's gotten a lot of messages from people, and he never replies to any. And you know, I just want to do this the right way and just.
That didn't last long. He gets hit up all the time by all sorts of women, but at the end of the day, he wants me and only me. He only has eyes for all this. Oh, yeah. He doesn't reply to any of the messages that he gets from people hitting him up. Well, that didn't last.
So I know it looks like I'm throwing away my YouTube channel, but I'm actually not rebranding.
Honestly, she did kind of throw away her YouTube channel. I mean, Chantal used to get good views. Like, you would go on a Chantal live stream, like at any given hour, like 2,000 viewers, over 2,000 viewers. She did really well on YouTube. And then this stuff happened, and you know, people were kind of like hesitant at first, like, oh, maybe it'll be fun. But this season as a whole, I don't think it's been like terrible. Like, I don't think it's been like Amber Lynn Reed's season 5 terrible, but it definitely didn't live up to the season prior to this one. So that's why a lot of people fell off. And I mean, she lost a lot of memberships. She lost a lot of views. She lost a lot of money. Had Chantal stayed in Canada and kept this circus going the past 2.5 years, she would have made a lot more money than she did. But
yeah, we watch movies and stuff, and I'm occupied with the move and everything. And can we hang out while
Now she hardly gets to, yeah, I mean, now she hardly gets like 200 people in her chat.
You have a boyfriend? Yes, I'm gonna see the one with the membership, but I feel more like self-respect when I act a little more better.
Okay, member for Amos, I understand taking a break, but why would you have to stop going live? Because you're in a relationship. No, I just don't understand. Yeah, no, that's okay. Ready, set, repeat, Kate. And I'm really like, it's not that I can't go live anymore. It's just that right now, like, I just need a bit of some time to figure stuff out.
I kind of am attracted to alpha male energy. You know, I've definitely
Alpha male energy. Quite literally the biggest beta bitch I've ever seen on the internet. Instead of getting a job and making a life for himself and standing on his own 2 feet, he siphons off of this 400-pound menace. I like alpha males. Oh my god. Word of advice. Anyone who says that they have alpha male energy, they don't. Anyone who even if you have to say that you have something, that you are someone, you're not. It speaks for itself. Salah Al-Refe, the romance scammer from Tinder that has a fake perfume business and lives off of a 400-pound death fat. Alpha male. Couldn't be further from the truth. Katniss, thank you so much for 17 months. About to pop out our second stream, baby, at 18. So hope you're ready for full custody. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to open up a daycare at this point. Thank you so much, Katniss. I appreciate it. Feels like the first time all over again. Mariah, Olivia, hello. Torrid is closing a lot of their stores. Also, Chantal looks like a depression cat off of Big Mouth. Okay. Depression cat. Big Mouth. Oh my. No, this thing's too thin. I'm sorry. Guys, you gotta stop with this. You have to stop with like these supermodel suggestions. I mean, look at this thing. This thing is snatched. It's cinched at the waist. You're saying that this looks like Chantal? Unless it is a pile of goop, quite literally a human puddle, it's probably not a good comparison. If there is any if there is any shape or form to the cartoon character that you're suggesting in your super chat, it's probably not a good one. Thank you though, Mariah. Yeah, I did see that Torrid is closing a lot of their stores. Oh my god, that's terrible. Where's Amberlynn gonna shop now?
definitely found somebody very, very loving, treats me like a super queen, not abusive. So we like pretty much spend every moment together. Will you guys be in the movies? I'm tired of going live and just being high on 2,000 milligrams and ordering paneer and frigging sleeping with randos and being a frigging complete mess. I'm tired of it. I'm planning, I do have like...
Oh, she fell off. Do y'all remember her? I made like 2 videos about her.
I'm tired of it.
You know, funny fact about HRH Collection. I've made 1 or 2 videos about HRH Collection. She blocked me on Instagram. Can you believe that? One or 2 videos about HRH Collection. I'm blocked on Instagram. I went to go look it up one time because my one friend was like, "Oh my god, did you see our HRH?" Because you know he likes watching HRH Collection, like we talk about it sometimes, like very infrequently. I go to look up HRH Collection on Instagram. I'm blocked. I'm like, how the fuck does she know who I am? I made 1 video like 2 years ago, and I'm blocked. But you know what? In all honesty, HRH Collection, she was like, she had a certain like lunatic charm to her that made her channel interesting. But I feel like what was the nail in the coffin for her recently was she got way too political. She got way too political. Some of those live streams that she was doing on that other website that she said that she couldn't do on YouTube because they would always silence her or whatever. It kind of just went from like nutcase, outlier, unhinged, yelling in the car, kind of funny to like, oh, this is like cringe. I don't know. It just, I haven't watched her in forever. I haven't watched her in forever. I like her psycho ass. I mean, yeah, it's funny. It's funny to like hear her scream and shit, but I don't know. Just something changed. Something changed in the past year. Her top lip doesn't move.
I'm planning, I do have like another way of making money, but member for 6 months, but I want to keep it private. Are you engaged? I can't say anything about that.
No, I'm not engaged right now. But, well, it's okay. I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say anything about marriage. I'm trying to keep all personal things relationship-wise private until like I make announcements, but I'm super, 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 super in love, and I'm super, super off the market. And I'm super, 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 super in love.
No, we didn't just meet. No, not for 4 days. I know it looks like that, but
The year, like if I go to Kuwait, let's say we get married, I go to Kuwait for months out of the year, like
Let's say we get married.
I could live
Literally, like, known this person like 3 days.
a year pretty much, at least 6 months on 1 month of salary that I make here. I can't tell you my jobs. I work at McDonald's. I want to get married someday. I want to have a family. I've decided I think I want to have a family. I found out that you can use the mans, and then there's like egg donors and stuff. My sister's cute. She's like, "Can I ask you why you're choosing to wear that?" So I just explained, but they're actually they know me, right? Like they my mom knows
Can I ask you why you're wearing that?
me by now. Come on, like
and a hoodie is an acceptable hijab. Research things. Other is
A hoodie is an acceptable hijab. Is that true? Really? I didn't know that. So you can wear a hoodie and like you could adjust the drawstrings and that doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound right. Anyone have any insight on this? No. Just no, straight out. You can wear a sweater and put a hijab over it. But no, I'm talking like a you know what I mean, like a hoodie, like a sweatshirt that has a hood on top of it with the drawstrings that you can pull and make it tight. A hoodie is an acceptable form of a hijab. Do your research. Okay, so Chantal's been wearing this for 3 days, telling people to do their research. Muslims simply don't do that. I have never seen that before. Susical Lice, thank you so much. 5 years of being on the bone marrow donor registry. I was identified as a match. Have to get blood work tomorrow and praying my veins are as half as good as Amber's. Oh my God, that is awesome. Congratulations. Yeah, those donor lists are sometimes extremely long. You know what? Sometimes I'll be on the highway and I'll see like giant ass billboards that'll be like, Coach K needs a kidney. Will you donate? Like, that's wild. Oh my gosh. Well, congratulations, 5 years. That's a long time. That's awesome, Susical Lice. Thank you for sharing. Gay Frog Wizard, hello. My first time ever super chatting. Oh, sorry, that's Zaba. Zaba, thank you. My first time ever super chatting. I've been watching forever, and finally I caught you live. I'm usually replay. Well, we love when a replay gang member catches us live. We all love to be caught. That's right. Thank you, Zaba. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for giving me your super chat V card. Gay Frog Wizard, hello. Waddled here so fast while wiping my ass that I have a washcloth on the corner of the sink stuck. Lovely, lovely, lovely imagery. Thank you so much, Gay Frog Wizard.
Islamists, other Muslims don't have a right to judge other Muslims on what they wear. That's not how it goes. So I think you need to educate yourself more, but you're allowed to be offended. People are going to be offended, and quite frankly, I'm not going to worry anymore.
you trauma dumped your life on us and dipped. At least follow through with a proper Vlogtober if you care about us at all. Oh my God. I know, I can't. What do you mean a proper Vlogtober? Oh, videos wise?
I would have to, before I ever strike anybody, I would have to have like an attorney. I would have to like follow up legally with all these people. And obviously, who the heck wants to do that, right? So I guess we're just screwed and that's it. Well, I didn't get in trouble by YouTube or anything, but I asked to retract it because I watched the video on the whole copyright thing. And I'm like, I'm not.
She hates that person. Just Breezy today. She hates this person. You know what? I feel like when Chantal gets back into the swing of things again, there's like a newer reaction channel, the one that we took a look at yesterday. She might not be newer. I don't know why I'm saying that. Milky. I could see Chantal like getting like a full out brigade against that Milky person. I could see Milky really getting under her skin. Will Milky be the new Breezy? I don't know. But Chantal, oh my God, any opportunity that she gets, she loves to say, oh yeah, well, you got your kid taken away because you have a drinking problem. Oh yeah, well, at least that my mom raised me, like nasty ass shit like that. She already raged about Milky when Tracy complimented her boobs. Oh yeah, I remember that. Chantal's moderator went into her chat and said, you have nice tits. And then Chantal was like, ew, why are you saying that to my, like, literal enemy? I don't know. Jordy, that already happened. Yeah, but, like, even more so. Like, up the ante, you know?
Is I watched the video on the whole copyright thing. And I'm like, I'm not dealing with this. I'm not going to deal with this stuff anymore. Like what happened with like the Breezy channel, that this is not something I need to pursue right now. But keep focused on what you have planned, and just execute. Like I'm not going to be doing the streams like before. I don't know when like I'll be streaming. Yeah, this is kind of impromptu, I guess. Well, I'm going to still do some lives, but I don't know. I have to figure out when and how and what kind of, but I will be updating the perks and stuff because I won't be doing daily live streams. That's not gonna happen. Watch me start doing daily. No, I'm not going. I'm not reliant just on the YouTube money right now, fuckboy cigarettes, and so
oh yeah, I remember in the beginning she was always trying to say like I have a lot going on. My husband has a lot of businesses to run. YouTube is not my only source of income. I have many streams of revenue. If you think that I solely rely on your super chats and AdSense money to get by, you are sorely mistaken. And then all of the business ventures that she was alluding to ended up being the fuckface husband's business that was in a mall that didn't even exist. A perfume store in a mall that didn't exist. I have many streams of revenue. Oh, Christ.
I'm not too worried about that right now. I don't see how it will take my channel if I go start doing travel vlogs. I think regardless, there's always people who want to watch travel content. I will see you guys. Like, I'm not quitting.
Travel vlogs. You went from eating fast food in one room to another. That's not traveling.
YouTube, like I didn't mean that in my community post. What I meant was, I'm not reliant on live streaming. Like people think that I'm reliant on live streaming 8 hours a day for income and stuff. And I think people just think they know everything about my life, and you don't. Beezing his hat.
Meanwhile, she's making it seem like she has all of these other streams of revenue, but she's in debt. You guys think you know my life, you don't.
It is.
You are a despicable piece of shit.
It is. You created Frankenstein Beezers.
Shitting her pants in a hotel room is travel vlog content. Yeah, she went from shitting herself in Ontario to shitting herself in Bangkok. Travel content. Stupid. Lavender Lawyer, thank you. If a queen on Drag Race did one of the girls from Girl World for Snatch Game, who would you want them to do? Probably Chantal. Because Snatch Game is about being funny and kind of being obnoxious, and usually people who are that, like, obnoxious character do better. So I think that Chantal would be better. Tipsy Shrimp, thank you so much for 2 months. Appreciate your prime. Hello, Tipsy. Fungus Among Us, hello. Glad to see you. My partner told me he has feelings for someone else and I'm crashing out. Needed fat girl drama with Jordy. Well, that's shitty. Yeah, that's shitty. I hope that these streams can help distract you, hon. That's shitty. Mishmash, hey. Waiting to get my wisdom teeth out. I'm going to be a part of the club. Will be on replay when I come out of surgery. Fugitive heart hands. Fugitive heart hands on the run. Enjoy getting your wisdom teeth out. It's a lot of fun. Until the Novocaine wears off.
Oh my god. I don't know how am I absorbing someone I bang, somebody that like I'm in a relationship with, which is none of your business. The conditions, how we met, how it's going, blah blah blah. It's none of your fucking business. And sorry, I said the F word again, but I'm really trying not to swear as much because I say if my love is from another culture, why wouldn't I like be respectful and like like it's my choice. So really, everyone just needs to can it with that. No one's perfect. Where do people come off like? It's just people just shame each other over.
The smug begins.
And over for the dumbest crap. Like, shit, SGM too. People shame SGM for drinking, blah, blah, blah. Like, I see it all over the internet. Like, what about you? Like, Kaya, you were a friggin' addict. Every one of these reaction channels were addicts. And you have the nerve to judge everyone.
All reaction channels are addicts. All reaction channels have a drinking and or drug problem. Remember, Amber Lynn said recently that reaction channels just haven't been caught yet. And that we are as horrible as them. Oh my god. Deja vu, thank you. 2 years later and she only knows the same 2 Arabic words. Yeah, what is it? Yalla and Bismillah. I feel like I know more than her at this point.
Else. It's ridiculous. Be happy. There's so many miserable people online. Like, oh crap. People, it's concerning actually that people are more concerned about how I'm upset about something I have a right to be upset about, and they use it against me. That's so dumb and immature, and these are adults.
All reaction channels are addicts. I can't get over that she just said that. Oh my god.
Making these videos. Up and I'm like, I don't know. So for the live streams, I'm not going to completely eliminate them. No, I'm not. But they're not going to be hours a day. Like, I have my life to get together. Like, I realize...
I have my life. My life, I have to get it together. I have to pack all my 8XL clothes into a suitcase to go and move and marry this person I matched with on Tinder 4 days ago.
I can't do that while I'm eating edibles and doing all this other crap on live for hours a day. No, and I actually feel a lot better. Doing a lot more for myself, and I'm actually doing really, really, really well, So I actually deleted my Instagram because like I never use it hardly, and it's just I don't know. I want a fresh start. Being paid to marry, okay, whatever you want to believe. Like, why is it okay for people to just make ridiculous claims out of nowhere that are just so dumb, and people just believe them? Like, I'm the source here. This is my life, and you're listening to somebody who doesn't even know shit about me. So. I just wish people would do research.
She did give him money when she first went over there. She gave him, I think it was like $8,000 or something like that, $9,000. She gave him a lump sum. I forget what he told her it was for, but yeah, he got like an advance, basically.
Like the Sphinx is talking about. Oh, Kuwait being like, hey, times have changed since 1945, since you've traveled to the Middle East, lady. Like, no, I'm sorry.
It was 9,000. Yeah, okay, yeah, $9,000. I forget if like he told her it was like for a business investment or something, but she gave him $9,000. Cat's Damn Meow, nice to see you tonight. Cat's Damn Meow has been lurking around a lot more recently. Love to have you here, Cats. Thank you so much for that gifted membership. Balthazar from Buffy. That suggestion has been made before. Balthazar is also a World of Warcraft thing. I think that's a cool name, Balthazar. Sorry. Anyway. Corpse Flower, thank you. As a Canadian, don't trust anything Chantal says about our country. We don't claim her. She can go literally anywhere else. When I think of Canada, I think of nice people and just like absolutely beautiful, just stunning. I mean, I haven't spent a ton of time over there. I mean, most of my time was out in What's the province that has Vancouver in it? British Columbia. I spent most of my time in British Columbia, but oh my god, from what I did see, beautiful. Certainly not taking Chantal's word for it, Corpse Flower. Kyla Vogue, hello. With Destiny's ex-girlfriend not posting as much and Foodie being MIA, I wish you would cover Songbird, looking extra skinny Jordy. Thank you, Kyla. Songbird. Let me see. Okay, well, is this a person? Because I googled Songbird and nothing came up. I don't know.
But and I'm not going to Iran or Afghanistan. I'm going to a secular country, like, when I go. It's not, you know what I mean? Like, people have no idea, and they just judge, and they just make these dumb assumptions.
Wait, Kuwait's a secular country? What?
And conspiracies, and it's sickening. And then I rage, yes, you know. So, and you have a right to be offended about it, but that's not my problem. That's yours. Yeah, I know you guys mess around, but honestly, when it comes to certain things, I don't find it funny anymore. So I'm just telling you what I gotta take them off. Making someone angry for the sake of it is just cruel, and that's what they do. They want to trigger rages and then have the nerve to judge me and say that they're better human beings than me. And like, everything is like, people are picking apart little behaviors, like, that's haram, that's haram. Did I come out and say I fully converted to being Muslim? I mean, like, hello, no. I'm like, people like are saying, or people in one breath will criticize me saying that changes don't happen overnight, and then the next effing breath will tell me, oh, you're not doing this, but you're not doing this, but you're such a changed woman, aren't you? Are you insane? I think you are. You really need help. Or these psychic readings. My math is mathing. You're listening to FFG, my math is mathing. Well, if your math is mathing, lady, you're bad at math. I hate to tell you. Go back to school. Number one.
They have Islamic law, but they don't require everyone to be Muslim. Okay. What does secular mean? Like, without religion. Like, no affiliation to religion. Not non-religious, basically. I mean, I don't know. They like sound the alarm and do like the prayer like 3 times a day. I mean, when I think of it, I don't think of like a secular country. I don't know. That was strange to hear her say that.
I'm a kick out of laughing at all these dumb theories. I
Holy fuck, look at this muffin.
have to say. Would you pay for a psychic reading of somebody who's hateful like that? No thanks. Nice business you have. Goodbye. I think we were just used to giving every detail of your life. I know, but then, like, why is it so weird for me to just not have access to my privacy? I don't owe people anything. I don't owe anyone anything. Even go report me for not streaming for a week. I've streamed for a year for friggin' 8 hours a day. You think YouTube is gonna fault me for needing a week? No. Good luck. And they're all wrong. So you paid for that reading for your own content because you're boring and nobody cares about you. Oh, and I got and never mind.
Chantal, just eat your muffin.
I know I'm ridiculous sometimes, but whatever. I'm me. What can you do? I can't change. I can change some things about myself, but in essence, I'm still me. I ordered a cream cheese pumpkin muffin. Sarah Jane is so desperate. Yeah, she has this. Didn't she have a panel with a woman who contacted friggin' Trashbag's brother? Like, what? How is it okay? How is it okay to contact people's families? That's not invasive at all. God, go read the friggin' Berenstain Bears or something. I don't get it. If anyone has a... Alicia, you're disgusting racism and...
What a weird thing to say. Go watch the Berenstain Bears? What? The enemy of girls everywhere. Thank you for your membership. Cutie wanted less rules, so she got into a strict religion. Did she get caught in the wild? What's the thumbnail? Well, she's like, I mean, Chantal, you know, obviously she's like 4 feet wide. She's like standing behind this very skinny pole. And I wanted to name the stream like Chantal's evading authorities or something like that. But I don't even know. What did I name the stream? I didn't name it that. I just think it's a funny picture. But just like in general, with Chantal specifically, when I make thumbnails of the girls, I think it's funny to use like shitty low res pictures. I don't know why. I just think it is. Sophie Kisses, thank you for your membership. Appreciate you being here.
And prejudice is showing. You should go get that checked. Thank God I blocked you, so you have time now. Bye. Probably post a new reaction channel still for Happy Halloween pictures on my community post every other day. Oh, a lot of you users don't know who these people are. Maybe I should just ignore them. Yes, I'm shaming these people. Are you kidding? They do it to me every day. Too bad. No, I'm not shaming them. I'm just imitating for fun. Aaron! No, hi, hey, I wouldn't be friends. No, I get rid of friendships for a lot less than that. Than what she's.
Majority of the photos aren't low res. They just look like that. You know, I heard once that fat people lag in real life. And it makes sense.
Done to me, so. No, if people F me over in life, it's really not a big deal for me to just get rid of you. I'd rather just cut you out. That's your, honestly, like, I'm always lost when the reaction channels are just. I was actually surprised when you gave Shane a second chance. Yeah. Well, I think I forgave too soon, maybe. It's just not something I want to deal with right now. Maybe later when I'm ready to in life, I'll think more about it and revisit it. But right now, I'm just kind of putting that to the back. Because I have a lot of stuff to deal with, and you're wearing it for significance other than for God. So, I respect your question, Thalia. I did a video on it. You're free to check that out. Other than that, I think when people.
Large ass coffee, 400 milligrams of caffeine. I know, isn't it so nasty when people sit down with like gigantic caffeinated sugary drinks? Like, why do you need all that?
Ask me from now on. I have my personal reasons, and that's just what I'm sticking to. I have my personal reasons. You know, everyone, everyone has their own reasons for doing it. No, not everyone has a choice, and I don't think it's okay. But wheelchair bees, no way. I don't miss those. I don't miss just sitting there all wheelchaired out and like crying over my life anymore.
Like, do you know how bad that shit is for you? It's bad for your teeth too.
I don't miss it, you know, at all.
I'm not live streaming because I just don't feel the same about it anymore. Like, I just don't feel like just sitting there for a long time. Like, these little ones here and there, like, you know. But I want to do a mixture of videos and streams and stuff. But no, we're not moving in together. S-Jam is not moving into my house. That's a rumor. I guess that's not true. 2 to 3 streams a week would be okay. I just need a little bit of time. So, like, I hope you guys don't cancel, but if you, like...
Jax, why do YouTube if you want privacy and have a job? I didn't say I have a job. I said there's different avenues of income that I have, but not just that, or that may be coming up in the future anyways. Not just that, I love doing YouTube. I like being a YouTuber.
I would just want to transform my channel, that's all. And I just don't want people I'm tired of people taking advantage of my content or taking advantage of my weaknesses for content. I'm tired, I just get fed up with it sometimes, like, forgive me for that. You know?
Burgers! Happy anniversary. Ready, set, rebees! And yes, I know that my past is never going to erase. And I know. And he knows. So, it's just chill out. No way, with all the scams with the cryptocurrency recently. Never. I'm investing my money in property in the future, I think. That's what I'm going to do. What do you think? What do you think about a nice property in, like, the Gulf? If you think about it, everyone is a fan of Chantal if they hate her. Not without Chantal, there's nothing. That's why I support her and only a few reaction channels. Oh, thanks, Brittany. When you refer to Islam, you're born again.
I don't know. I'm kind of fading here. This is a little bit boring. How long does this go on for?
They're horrible.
Beezing is going to be... So, at the new house, I have to figure out basically what kind of, like, beezing I'm going to do or where I'm going to beeze.
The new house?
I don't know. Just to be safe, you know? Like, it's to the point where
Did she really think that she was going to move to Kuwait and get a house?
I don't want to give people ideas, but I'm like actually like afraid of like somebody.
Yeah, she is the house. Oh, that was nasty.
Coming to my house on like moving day and being like, I was like considering changing my moving day because I'm like afraid of somebody coming and like waiting to see and following me to see where I move. You know, I wouldn't put it past someone like FFG to do that since she showed up at like Trash Bag's course. She showed up at my thing. Like I wouldn't put it past someone like that just to get the inside scoop or I don't know. Like I'm honestly like that's how I find her scary, like harasser style, like stalker level. I'm not kidding. You can think I'm being dramatic, but until you have it done to you, you can't say. All right. So I was honestly thinking of that as like a concern. Like maybe somebody would be like insane enough to do that. I don't know, but like how is that illegal?
That's a big ass taco. Damn. Okay. So I mean, I think that the scene ends here at 32 minutes. So. All right, how about we move on to the next thing? Because I said that I wanted to do Alicia. I wanted to do the glitter woman. So I don't know. Is there anything else like you guys like want to suggest maybe. Alicia's like stuff isn't all that drama related. I mean, there's definitely drama to her presence online, but as a whole, like, it's not really drama content. It's more just like stupid overconsumption shit. I saw recently that she's really trying to exploit the one kid. That's the not a he's not a foster kid. He's like a kinship kid. I mean, she has custody of him, but I don't exactly know what that means. And she's really trying to make him like the athlete of the family. She really wants him to be like the face of the Doherty dozen. This like this whole Deshaun Doherty thing. Like, as far as I know, like, he doesn't have their last name. I don't know why, but when he's apparently he's really good at football, and he's gotten like scholarship offers and stuff like that. And they're really pushing this, like, oh, we want him to be famous. Deshaun Doherty. Deshaun's mom hates Alicia. If you guys don't know, his sister used to live with the Dohertys. What was her name? Nevaeh. Nevaeh used to live with all of them, but she, for one reason or another, she had issues with the family, had issues with Alicia, and she ended up leaving, actually, but Deshaun still lives with the family. And then the mom, I don't know if the mom is like trying to get custody back of him or something, but I remember one episode we did, we looked at footage of her like talking shit on Facebook or something. She's like, Alicia's exploiting my kids. Alicia's using them for money. Like, which she is. She absolutely is. Alicia's a whole ass piece of shit. I have had personal beef with this woman. This time last year, pretty much. Yeah. We went through it. I had it out with her fake Temu attorney. And, yeah, it's been a wild ride with Miss Alicia. But, I mean, as a whole, her content is, like, boring as hell. I mean, like, her views are, like, totally in the shitter. I mean, like, this is embarrassing. 1.5 million subscribers, and she gets, like, 10,000 views. 11,000 views. I mean, I think that she makes a majority of her money on TikTok. I don't exactly know how TikTok monetization works, but yeah, I think that that's how she makes a majority of her money. I mean, usually when we used to cover her and everything, it was basically just like the shopping stuff, and it was just like overconsumption outrage. Like, oh my God, can you believe she's buying all that? She just bought that. I kind of want to see this, because like her exploiting the kids, I feel like this kind of shit in 10 years, this won't be allowed. I feel like there will be social media laws in place in the next 10, 15 years that will prevent shit like this. You can't get foster kids. You can't adopt kids and then just like use them as like employees. Like, this is fucked up. Kate Bizzle, you're a piece of work. The whole time we were doing Foodie, you were saying, nah, this is boring. I hate this shit. And now we're doing something else and you're bitching again. Do the Diddy trial? No, we're doing Alicia. I don't know. I mean, let's take a look at some of this shit. If it's boring, we'll move on, okay?
Hi everyone, I'm Alicia with the Doherty Dozen, and welcome to our brand new series called Deshaun's Dream Life, Episode 1. This is going to be a different style vlog than you're used to on our channel. The majority of our content is me as a mom to 11 kids and everything I do in front of the camera. This series, I am behind the camera, and we are following Deshaun on his journey to his dream life of becoming a college football player. He is 15 years old right now, finishing up his sophomore year of high school, so he has 2 more years left of high school.
Yeah, because if he goes to a good school, if he goes to a D1 school and stuff, oh my God, she can run with that forever. She can make that all of her social media stuff. I'm Deshaun Doherty's foster mom. Like I could so see her like splattering that all over TikTok.
He is in this recruitment phase where we will be traveling around and colleges.
Why is she showing her I don't know. Alicia wears very interesting clothes. I mean, she goes anywhere from like burlesque to like 16th century colonial butter churner. She has a very interesting wardrobe.
We'll be looking at him to hopefully recruit him and give him a scholarship for college football. Deshaun moved in with us when he was 12 years old in 2021.
She has negative lips. Yeah, you'd think with all this TikTok money she'd make, she'd get a little Juvederm.
His situation evolved so that we now have permanent custody. Since he moved in 4 years ago, he has...
Oh, she got permanent custody of him. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. I hate that she got permanent custody. I mean, obviously we don't know the kid's situation and we don't know what the home life was like with the original bio mom, but like, ugh. Alicia got custody.
Has talked about he wants to go D1. He has now slightly edited.
She wants to have her Blind Side arc. Oh, like the Sandra Bullock movie? You know what? And honestly, I heard that was a whole crock of shit. The guy that movie was based on, The Blind Side, he basically came out later and said like that was all shit. That was all bullshit. Like she didn't save me from poverty. She didn't give me a second chance at life. And you know what? The family that saved that kid or whatever, I remember they were on an episode of Below Deck. Yeah, no, not nice things came out about that later. Rumor has it he's just riding it out for the money. I mean, he's like 16. Like, does he even really know what that means? Like, riding it out for the money? I mean, like... We just had 20 gifted memberships come in from Miss Katie Bird. Thank you so much, Katie Bird. I really appreciate that. Our awesome moderator, Miss Katie Bird, everybody. I really appreciate you expanding the community yet again. Katie Bird has sent in hundreds of memberships at this point. We really appreciate her giving all of those memberships out so that you guys can take full advantage of all of the fun emojis that we have on this channel. Thank you so much, Katie Bird. I appreciate that. And thank you for being here yet another evening to moderate. Let's get some birds in the chat for Katie Bird. Thank you, Katie Bird.
That D2, D3 are also awesome options. But he wants to play college football. And he works hard. He works really, really hard. And he...
How the fuck would you know? You're not involved with any of these kids' lives.
Excuse you, Bubba. Just the bulldog right here. His dog, by the way. He works really, really hard every single day to achieve this goal. Now, about 6 months ago, he came to us and he wanted to get an agent. It's a sports influencer style social media agent, but also life, everything. And all around, help you get into college football. Help you get recruited. So we were like,
do some Below Deck. I would do Below Deck. I love Below Deck. I've seen most of the main seasons of Below Deck. A few of like the other ones, like what do they do? Like Sailing and Down Under. Like I've seen a couple of those seasons. You want to know some tea? The episode of Below Deck next week, they're having a bunch of corn stars on the ship. It's all gay corn stars. And one of the corn stars, they actually had to edit out like a significant amount of the footage that they're going to air next week because he got caught with child porn. There was like, it's like 8 gay guys, all corn stars. And one of the guys on the ship, they had to like edit. So like there's going to be a lot of like weird shots and like cropped stuff to make sure he's not in it. Yeah. Oh, and more tea on top of that, he got caught by the FBI while he was filming the episode. This was like a little over a year ago. It's like a whole thing. He was sending a whole bunch of shit on Telegram to a undercover FBI agent, and they were basically able to pinpoint, because he was like, I'm in the Caribbean doing work right now, so they were able to pinpoint like, oh, this is him. Yeah. Just blur him out. They do blur him out. But there are like shots of like him like swinging his arm, and like you can see his tattoos and stuff. Got the Sherry Pie edit. Yeah, he really did. He got the Sherry Pie edit. Yeah, Austin Wolf. Telegram needs to be removed. I don't know much about that app, but I know it's shady.
Josh and I, we had no clue what was going on. We're like, what? You don't need that. Because we didn't need that back in our day, right? I mean, that was what? I don't want to say how many years ago. I don't want to talk about that. But back then, you didn't need help getting recruited. There wasn't agents. There wasn't any of this PR. There wasn't social media, right? So it's foreign to us. So I'm going to explain it to you because a lot of you probably don't understand it either, because we certainly didn't understand it.
All right, I'm kind of bored with this, in all honesty. Telegram is just a messaging service. Yeah, but isn't like it encrypted or whatever? You know what I honestly would really love? I would love to watch the footage of her talking shit on the one kid's ex-girlfriend. Because the oldest one, Alex, he's like becoming a lolcow himself. Like people love to make fun of him. People love to talk shit on Alex and everything. But I mean, he's I don't know what the word is, but he puts a lot of questionable stuff online. And in an episode, she actually deleted it. It was like, I think it was from 3 days ago. She deleted it because people gave her shit for talking shit on like a 17-year-old. But I mean, you know, I wouldn't put talking shit on a 17-year-old past Alicia. This bitch plays dirty. I mean, I know firsthand. This is a nasty person. Nasty. I don't know. But I mean, it's just like, it's boring. It's the same shit over and over again. Like when she used to do this like 4 years ago, and she'd do like Muffin Board Monday, watch me pack my kids' lunch and everything. Like 100,000, 200,000 views. Nowadays, look, I made pancakes and bacon, 12,000 views. Like, I don't know. It's just kind of nice to see. Why do you dislike her so much? Is it true she has a drinking? People used to meme on her all the time for drinking White Claws. I don't know if she has a drinking problem. Why do I dislike her so much? Because we used to do reactions to her pretty regularly. We would usually do her once a week. On Mondays, we would do the shopping video. And then one day, I opened up my YouTube Manager, and I had like 40-something copyright strikes. It was obnoxious. And she basically had my channel in a chokehold for a good 2 weeks. And she let it go the full duration. She didn't cancel it. She didn't say, okay, I'm not taking legal action against this person. She made my channel not be active for like a good 2 weeks. So yeah, I had a whole back and forth with her lawyer and everything. If you guys care to watch it, it's still up on my channel. It's like from a year ago. It's titled like I don't know, but there's like 2 live streams. She's in the thumbnail of it. If you scroll back far enough, you can find it. But yeah, her joke of a lawyer, that didn't go in her best interest. And as far as I know, all of the other reaction channels that she struck at the time, no one got their channel taken down. How is she so fertile? Well, most of her kids are adopted. I think that, was that 1, 2, 3, 4? Only 4 of them are bio. Yeah, only 4 of them are bio. Glitter and lasers. Okay, so I mean, I don't know much about glitter and lasers. Like, what do we even react to? Like, when people react to glitter and lasers, like, what's the angle? You know what I mean? Like Amber Lynn, it's like she lies about everything. She's a piece of shit. When people react to Chantal, it's like she's ridiculous. She's delusional. She's out of her mind. Like, what is the angle when people react to her? She's just cringe. So it's just like cringe. So we just like watch it and we're like, oh my God, this is cringe. You'd like her bagel video? Oh, I reacted to the bagel video. So I mean, like, when I think of her like controversial moments, I think of like that Target, when she went to Target and she was like ripping clothes off the mannequin or whatever, and then she did the bagel video. But I mean, I don't know. I just like don't want to click on her videos and be like, oh my God, look at her. Like, that doesn't really make for good reactionary content, in my opinion. Are there any like bagel or Target fiascos that we never covered about her? It's just a bunch of stupid ass clothing hauls where nothing fits her. That's a good synopsis of her channel. She's just a pick me. Does she date? Like, does she ever talk about like her love life or anything like that? No. She's like, what do you call people that don't have sex? Celibate. She's like a celibate. She just like sells shit, right? She's like, oh, look at all this stuff I bought. I mean, she really doesn't get that great of views, in all honesty. How many subscribers does she have? Oh, 2.3 million subscribers. We need to talk. Oh yeah, didn't she get a bunch of she got a bunch of surgery recently.
That was a lot. That was a lot.
I have been waiting an entire year to like live.
Whoa. Is that how my reaction should go? Whoa. Is that how I react to her?
Have been waiting an entire year to like live. And I've had to live this half-life for like...
She's a Starbucks ambassador. For what? The cake pops? What do you mean a Starbucks ambassador? No, I don't want to torn panty.
Like 12 months. And so now I get to just go be me, but like better.
So she got weight loss surgery and then got a bunch of her skin removed? Okay, work.
Your hormones are like all over the place and it's tough. And I don't like resting. It's just not something I like to do. And that was very mentally challenging for me.
Why do none of them have eyebrows? You know what? That is a good question. You know, when we cover people on here, the eyebrows they are always very questionable. That is a good observation. She's just as big now. She gained all the weight back. How do you gain all the weight back after you get a tummy tuck? Or not a tummy tuck. What do they call that thing? Like the lap band surgery. I know that that's not what it's called, but doesn't that like make it so you can't eat? I mean, I don't know. You just would think like in the age of Ozempic, and surgery, she says that she has no burnable fat on her body. What does that even mean? I'm not able to get rid of any of this. She's like 300 pounds overweight. I have no burnable fat. She's like Amber. It's all water weight. No, she just had liposuction. She is not a candidate for liposuction. Liposuction is for people that have like a little bit of a tummy, a little bit of like stubborn love handles. You can't stick a hose in a hippo and make it a giraffe. Like, you just can't.
Need to be in a place.
She got lipo? Because I think with liposuction, they only take maybe like a max of like 8 pounds out.
Where I had to literally lay low. Like I already said, you guys have a lot more information about surgery.
Yeah, no burnable fat. No burnable fat, y'all.
Because I made those videos, and so I don't really have much more to add than what I've already put out there. I do need to kind of update you guys on.
She's a medical mystery. A medical mystery. She's had lipo like 8 times. Nick Gross, thank you so much for 13 months. I love that none of what she's trying to say actually worked out for her. It really didn't. It really didn't. And I love that too. Thank you so much, Nick Gross. I appreciate it. 13 months. Trish Powell, hey there. Sadly, I have something in common with Amber. I was bitten by my mother's cat. It got infected, and now I have MRSA and cellulitis. At least I'm skinny at 160, down 35 pounds. Well, yeah, I mean, I would rather have MRSA and cellulitis at 160 pounds than 550. So, hey, you have that on your side. Sorry to hear that, though. That's shitty. Huh. You got bit and got cellulitis and MRSA. Damn. Where was that cat from? The sewer? Exactly, Teardrop. Thank you. Just came from the gym. Skinny. Ooh, get it? Let's eat. Teardrop. Exactly. I said your name backwards. E-Turn, thank you so much for a gifted membership on Twitch. Welcome, Chari Mask.
Surgeries 2 and 3, but I also need to catch this flight, so I'm gonna go, and when we get to Utah, I'll fill you guys in about those surgeries.
Imagine how many bars of soap we could make out of her. You're gross. Who is that? That is like the most repugnant comment I've seen all tonight.
Next stop, Utah.
Utah? She's going to Utah? Ooh, Mormon Ark. So, could you imagine her soaking? Okay, I'm done.
So we got to our hotel, and as you can tell, it is almost nighttime. Surgery 2 was an interesting one. It was.
Does she fit on the plane? She might have bought 2 seats. There was this one video I watched of her a long time ago where she went to like some like random country. It was like Finland or something like that. And she showed up at the airport and they didn't have 2 seats for her. And she like flipped the fuck out and like cried and had a whole ass meltdown in the airport. And then went back the next day and got a new flight that had 2 seats.
To take care of my inner thigh. And I decided.
She is Mormon? Shut up. She grew up Mormon. Shut up. I didn't say anything. Homeschool. That's really interesting. She grew up Mormon. Oh my God. I mean, in all honesty, she could amount to 3-4 wives all in one.
And I, in hindsight, feel stupidly decided to go alone. I'm just waiting and shuffling around the room. Whoa. It's weird to not have someone to talk to. The last times I did this, I had someone with me, so I had like someone to talk to. I think that's so far the only thing that bothers me is that there's just no one to talk to while you wait.
Go live for 16 hours a day like Chantal. You'll have somebody to talk to.
There's no one to talk to except you, internet. And that's why there really wasn't a ton of content around it, because I was on my own and I was very overwhelmed and it was not fun. And if there's one thing I learned from surgery number 2, don't go it alone. You don't need to be strong. You don't need to be superhero. You are there to heal. And
no burnable fat. I can't get over that. She has no burnable fat left on her body. Didn't Ozempic start to sponsor her? Y'all would know better than me. I barely keep up with her. I think the last time we did glitter and lasers was when I made the bagel video last summer. KRH writes, thank you. Good to catch a stream. Every time my cats Simon and Mila act up, I tell them to be glad they're with me and not with Chantal. Absolutely. Yeah. It's like either you could be in custody of KRH or you could be on the street, and then the worst opportunity would be living with Chantal. Thank you so much, KRH writes.
I have a little bit of a superwoman complex. I can admit that. Like, I want to feel like I can do anything, and this I could not do alone.
Okay, straight up, I am about a couple hours post-surgery now, and I hurt. So I have a feeling that this recovery period is actually not going to go as smooth as the previous one. I don't think it's going to be unbearable. I don't think it's going to be something I can't deal with, but...
Oh my God, the CPAP.
I'm already realizing that like every surgery is going to be different in terms of pain, and every surgery is going to be different in terms of who you are. So for me, I just happen to have a lot of fibrosis on the back of my legs, and we knew that from when we did parts of my knee on the outer side. But I was not prepared for how I feel right now because I had such a great first experience that I thought I was like, I'm just going to be fine. I honestly think I will feel better standing and walking than I do laying because...
Oh God, that acne. Oh, come on. Let's not zit shame. No, enough of that. Come on. She's stressed. She's stressed. I will say though, no, I won't say. No, we're not gonna acne shame. How dare you? That's nasty. You know what? It actually is very concerning that so many of you in the chat are willing to jump at the opportunity to comment on someone else's appearance. It's almost as if my channel attracts that kind of behavior. I don't like that. But what I do like is Laura Case's 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Laura Case. I really appreciate you expanding the community yet again. Laura Case has sent in many a gifted memberships in the past. Thank you so much, Laura Case. Let's get some briefcase emojis in the chat for Ms. Laura Case. Thank you so much, Laura. Nice to see you again. Did your friends like the stream from yesterday? They coming around, part 2?
Because laying forces me to put pressure on the places where the fibrosis was removed.
I feel like I need to talk about this in every video, but you will fart and burp a lot, like a lot, and you will feel gross. It is normal. And I think there's a certain like acceptance that happens after like the 3rd day of all out farting for your life, where you're just like, this is me now.
It's probably because of her CPAP. Oh. Yeah, because like that CPAP mask, you look like Optimus Prime or whatever. Like you have like that big mask. You know what? She's probably not cleaning the mask. Because if you put like that same sweaty, oily mask on your face day after day like that, yeah, you probably would break out in that area. I mean, yeah, it could be a coincidence, but why are her lips blue?
The fibrosis was removed.
I think that's because to another surgery. And when I say recovery, I mean like the very initial stages of recovery. And this is something that I realize people do not understand. They expect like the results to be immediate. And I think that's because people are very familiar with like weight loss surgery, where you do see results very quickly. Like people begin to lose weight and they're like, oh, her body's changed. That is not how these surgeries work. The recovery period for these is up to like 18 months to 2 years. So that's all I really have to say about that. I am tired. I'm also hungry. So we're going to go get some dinner.
You recover from liposuction for 2 years?
And the next time I will see you guys will actually be tomorrow morning when we are taking pre-op photos, because it's at 9:30, which means I gotta get up at a terrible hour. Pray for me. I am so tired. Good.
I've never had acne. Well, look at you. I will say, when I was younger and I used to wear my hair longer and I would wear like bangs, like I used to just wear my hair like all forward. It looked really cringe. Like before I started pushing it to the side like this, I would just wear it like all forward. I should find like old photos and show you guys, but I would wear it all forward and I would want it like as long as possible. It looked so bad. I don't know what I was thinking, but hey, we were all 13 at one time. I would get acne on my forehead too, just because like my hair is like very thick, so just like it laying on my forehead like this and having it exposed, it wasn't good. But yeah, I try to have like my hair away from my temples and forehead as much as possible. But anyone who's had like really bad acne, I don't know if I would consider her acne like really bad, but anyone that I have ever known personally that has had like issues with acne, they got on Accutane. And like I've heard controversial things about Accutane. Like it makes people a little bit like, but for the most part, the people that have taken Accutane that I know, it like changed their life.
Good morning, internet. I am here at the Roxbury Institute now. We're gonna do my pre-op photos, get ready for surgery tomorrow, and I'm gonna tell you guys all about surgery number 3. With that, let's get going, because I'm actually late.
I told you we would liven it up shortly.
Yeah.
He's like, it's quiet around here.
Hello.
He was like, it's quiet in here.
Not for long, buddy. I got a big mouth and a big heart. I literally don't know what the hell I was thinking, changing up the location of my final surgery. LA is at this point very familiar to me. I know how everything works. I know the whole staff. I know the procedures. Even though technically those things are the same in a different location, it still feels completely brand new. So I had a weird amount of anxiety going into this surgery because it just wasn't familiar. So every time before we actually have surgery, we take what's called pre-op photos. And this allows us to compare pre and post surgery. And it's highly controlled. So like your body's...
I just keep thinking no burnable fat. There's no burnable fat. None. She's burned it all. Any fat that could have been taken off, it already has been.
in the same positioning.
She gets surgery for free from this place. Oh, because she like shouts them out or whatever.
I wear the same exact underwear set every single time, and it just allows...
I will say, she is more shapely than some of the other girls. Like, I mean, she has like somewhat of a silhouette. Like, you know, like she has a waist. She has body parts. I mean, like, sometimes, I mean, you look at some of the girls and it's like, well, what is that? It's like, guess who?
Allows us to compare clothing. Things are smiling for surgery. Though I probably will come back to probably LA to take a final round of photos in about a year. We're doing a second round of photos like this just because I am having torso surgery and we want to be able to specifically see the torso, and the underrib does kind of hide that. So we'll have different photos for just this surgery. That's it for the pre-op for this last surgery.
This takes some balls to put online. I'll give her that. I'll give her that. This takes some balls to put online for everybody to look at.
I have no regrets about doing it, but I am ready. I'm ready to close this chapter.
She's 5'10". Oh, she's my height.
And get to live. Right across from the surgical center is this like farm. I don't know what this is, but there's cows and there's sheep. There's a lot of people, and I figured we'll just find a place here because it's so pretty.
Well, yeah, if the lipo doesn't work, you can just go out there and graze. Love it. Graveyard. Hey, Graveyard. Perfect way to end my birthday with a Jordy Live. Happy Wednesday. Oh my God, happy birthday, Graveyard. That's awesome. Hey. Let's get some coffin emojis in the chat for Graveyard's birthday. Coffin and or tombstone emojis. Happy birthday, Graveyard. She's cringe because she has no shame. Well, I mean, like, honestly, you guys are nasty. Like, look at this woman. Like, look at the video that's paused on the screen right now. Like, is cringe the first word that really comes to mind? I feel like you guys are just being nasty unnecessarily. I mean, really, look at the screen right now. Is cringe really the first word that pops into your head? I feel like that's just mean. I mean, really, you're gonna look at her and you're gonna think, oh, this is cringe. I mean, I just think it's nasty that you guys say this kind of shit.
Ready to sit down and chat, and I can.
You guys are the bad people. I'm not. I sleep good at night.
Finish updating you on all the things that I need to update you on. But man, points for having surgery in Utah is this. So in my
Yes, I think cringe, but only because you're on the screen. You got me.
third surgery, I had my calves and my arms done, which included a brachioplasty. And what this meant is simultaneously my legs and my arms were at a very incapacitated state, especially my arms. I can actually move my arms a lot more than I thought I would be able to. I can go up to 90 degrees, and honestly, it's less.
You know what? I'm someone that can dish it, but I can't take it. So whoever the fuck just said that, mods, ban them. How dare you come in here and critique my appearance when that's all I do for 2 hours every goddamn night on here? Who was that? Get them.
It's painful than it was before surgery, so I love it. Also feels real weird. You're worried about lifting or doing anything, so you really just can't do much with your arms. And then your legs are kind of messed up. So for example, getting up, when your legs are weak, you use your arms, right? But I couldn't do that. So there are times where I literally had to physically be helped getting in and out of bed, which I did not love. Because again, if you haven't catch the theme of the video, I'm not good at taking help from other people. And I think physically, that's why it was so challenging for me, is I did have to really step back in surgery 3 and really
I'm not good at taking help from other people. Well, what do you call it in a drive-thru when they hand you that brown paper bag full of fried shit? Not help, I guess.
rely on other people.
How was she pooping? I don't. Can we go one stream without talking about poop? Like one stream. One stream, no poop.
I'm a little woozy, so we in a wheelchair. Wee. 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 Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like a real. Okay. So now I'm gonna wait for her to get a car in this wheelchair. So we're back to rolling bandages. We've been kind of intermittently filming this trip, mostly because it's hard. My hands are tired, and I'm actually feeling really good today. So this is kind of the first day. So I haven't been able to self-film, which is what I usually do. I actually am kind of proud that I can wrap the bandages today, because I don't think I could have done this before today. So progress. I wasn't in pain.
Oh my god, this is like Amberlynn drinking a glass of water. I'm really proud of myself for being able to wrap this. This is progress. Yeah. Oh my god. Those PJs do not fit. They most certainly do. They're just painted on. Open your mind.
Because I don't think I could have done this before today. So progress. I wasn't in pain, and that was the hardest part about it is
she reminds me of the dad from The Incredibles. Where do y'all come up with this shit? She reminds me of the dad from The Incredibles. Jordy, I think she could whoop you. Well, the thing that you have to remember about physical altercations and heavy people is they come out a swinging. If you can get through the first 30 seconds of their wrath, if you can, they get all huffy and puffy and they're using all their rage, they burn themselves out after 30 seconds. After that, it's like a sitting duck. So long as you do not get fucked up in the first 30 seconds, I mean, you've won after, because they tire out.
Like every day I knew I couldn't do these things, but I wasn't getting signals from my body that I was in pain and needed to stop doing them. I just knew to follow my protocols. I couldn't do them. So like you can't raise your arm above 90 degrees. You can't lift more than what would be a gallon of water. So like things like putting on your compression where you use a lot of force to pull them on is hard. So I had to stand there while somebody else pulled my pants up. And that is, it's a way of being humbled that I never knew I would experience. I did actually have some additional complications, which then extended those physical limits from the usual 4 weeks to like almost 8 weeks. So double the time that most people experience. But you know what? We're going to talk about that more because I think at this point it kind of crosses over to how it affected me emotionally. And I think that's a whole other topic that I want to address somewhere a little less public. So we're just about to go to the operating room and start the procedure. I had all these things planned. I was going to film for TikTok and YouTube and Instagram. And you know what? I'm not doing them because I'm nervous and I just want to have the surgery. I just want to have the surgery and I want it to be successful. And that is where I want to put my energy right now. So yeah, I kind of threw all of my plans out the wall, which is very unlike me. But you know what? It feels good to just put my needs first and focus on, this whole long process. It's going to be about 6 hours of
It's unlike you to take care of your responsibilities. You sure about that?
surgery. So this is not a short, simple thing. It is going to be intense, but they're hoping that I will have pain reduction immediately. As you could see when they were doing the markings on my arms and stuff, I am having a lot of shoulder and elbow pain, and just holding my arms up is quite difficult for me right now. So these things will...
So she's getting like surgery after surgery after surgery. How many does she get? Surgery 3 the next day. Are those glasses made of paper? That's certainly an interesting frame.
Allow me to do things that I used to love a lot that now are kind of hard, like my makeup and my hair. Those are sometimes challenging things for me right now. So I think it's going to open up a world of possibility of what I feel comfortable doing. This is probably the hardest part of the surgical process to talk about, because it's like physical pain is easy to explain and easy for people to understand, but emotional pain is really challenging to describe. And it's all relative, right? Everybody feels things differently. And I guess that's true for physical pain too, but I think people comprehend it better. My third surgery was really hard because I had a complication. I had what's called spitting stitches. Now, it is normal to have a couple of those, but I ended up spitting every single stitch of a certain type, which ended up creating about 35 different wounds on my arms, which required...
Oh, her stitches busted open? I can't imagine why.
Me to do a lot of wound care and to stop a lot of my activity to like the bare minimum, keeping my arms elevated and literally just not moving them to try to let those wounds heal. It's also why I started hyperbaric therapy.
That many surgeries and she's still fat. I don't understand why someone like this would get liposuction. I mean, we see it with Amber. We see how easy it is for someone to put on 8-10 pounds. Because really, that's all that they ever do when you get liposuction. It's not meant for, like, gigantic people. It's meant for people that are at their ideal body weight that have stubborn pockets of fat that they can't get rid of. It's not meant for this. So, I don't understand why she would take the risk of being, like... Because, I mean, liposuction's a risk, you know? It's a pretty invasive procedure. So, I mean, I don't know why she would take the risk to just, because I mean, clearly she's just going to put it back on. She needs like military grade Ozempic. That's what she needs. She doesn't need all these surgeries. This isn't going to do shit. Jordy, she has no burnable fat though. Oh, how have I forgot so quickly. Tom Adelsey, thank you so much for sending in 5 gifted memberships just now. I think that brings our grand total to well over 60 gifted memberships tonight. Welcome to all of our new members. So happy that you guys are here for a little fun variety stream. I know that this is not usually what we do, but it is fun regardless. Thank you so much, Tom Adelsey. I'd really appreciate if you guys put some Apple emojis in the chat for Tom. The doctors said that she couldn't lose it. Where did those doctors go to medical school? My husband, thank you. I'm behind on the live doing housework, and I heard you just say that Chantal spread for bread, and it absolutely sent me. Oh yeah, spread for bread. That's like a common thing that people say about explicit content creators, adult-oriented content creators, spreading for bread. Thank you so much, my husband. Nini, hi Nini. Foodie is Garbodor from Pokemon. Its category is literally trash heap, but it's only 237 pounds, so Chantal's even bigger than a literal trash heap. Sending love from Buddy, Karomi, and I. Garbodor from Pokemon. Garbodor. And you said that its phylum is trash heap. Oh, I like this. This is a good one. This is a really good one. This is cute. They come out with some pretty interesting Pokemon anymore. I mean, when I think of Pokemon back in my day, we had Charizard, Meowth, Pikachu, that big plant that would always eat James. What else was there? Squirtle, that little green thing. Charmander. Yeah, those were Pokemon. I mean, all these other ones, like, I don't know all this shit. This is way out of my alley. I never kept up with Pokemon. That's nice to see though. That's funny. Dirty Bubble, Lynn, thank you. Chantal's giving stinky muck energy sludge Pokemon. Muck. Oh my god, Muck. Yeah, I remember Muck. And coughing. Spooky Betty Boop, nice to see you. Never been into Foodie, but what a better way to start than with Jordy. I love it so much. Much love to you all. Thank you, Betty Boop. You're always such a kind sweetheart. I appreciate you sending that in. There's over 100. There's over 1,000 Pokemon. Really? Clefairy. I could probably name like 10 Pokemon. Maybe 15. Maybe. Bulbasaur. That big rock thing. Dizzy, thank you so much for your membership on YouTube. Hello, Dizzy. Lulu, hello. Got sick at work and I finally caught a live. I'm sorry to hear that, but glad that you're here now. Thank you, Lulu. Hope you feel better.
It was rough, and I took that on myself. I thought it was my fault. I thought I was a bad patient. I thought I was a failure. My doctor always said to me through the surgical process, like, you can't win surgery. And even though he said that every single time we talked, I couldn't believe it in that instant. I blamed myself a lot. It's been really hard.
Hebe cleanse my body and get this rolling. I don't know if we'll have shots from this. This is a little bit more difficult to film while also keeping it appropriate for the internet. So you might just see me on the other side. I guess you'll know in a little bit if we were able to film or not. So I'll see you guys later. So I just had my first MLD post-surgery. It's kind of weird because of all the surgeries I've had.
Where is she getting all of these different glasses? I have one pair of glasses. One. Glasses are expensive. Where does she get all of these different wacky ass pairs of glasses?
I feel like the most normal, the most me, the most comfortable after this surgery. I don't know if it's because it was the last one or just like some magic is in the air in Utah, but honestly, I feel great. And if anything, I'm having to like temper down what I want to do because
oh my god, look at her big ass quirky cup. You know what? That might be like a fat thing to have like a wild quirky cup. I mean, we just did that live stream yesterday with Amber Lynn and like the saga of all of the water bottles that she's had over the years. I don't know. Is that a fat thing? Like to have a quirky water bottle that you carry around all the time? It's probably a sponsorship. That's crazy to me. That's crazy that she gets... Well, I mean, she has 2-something million subscribers. But you know what? I mean, like, I'm not trying to like boast or anything, but I mean, she gets 2 million subscribers. I get like triple her views, and I don't get any subscriber. Or I mean, I don't get any sponsorships. Well, I mean, honestly, who would want to sponsor this? Some of the shit I say on these streams, I don't know if I would want to put my company's neck on the line. You know what? Never mind. We're not talking about that.
And if anything, I'm having to like temper down what I want to do because honestly, I feel really good. After this, you know, I still have 2 weeks or so of recovery left.
You're not family friendly. I could be family friendly. That's ridiculous. You have to seek sponsorships out. Oh, you mean they won't come to me? Oh my god.
But really, this is the end of my surgery journey, as far as I know. And now I get to just live. So yeah, literally no regret.
I'm done with this. I don't care about this shit anymore. I was at a normal bar last weekend, and I saw this guy, and I was like, I know you from somewhere. Where the fuck do I know you from? And he is like an influencer. He and his husband, where's my phone? He and his husband are like family friendly people. I was like, I know you. And he's like a family friendly influencer. They have a lot of followers. Let me see. What is his username? Oh, hell. Okay, this. Let me pull up Instagram. I was at a very normal bar, and I run into these guys, and I'm like, I know you. Where do I know you from? And I walked up to him, and I was like, hey, like, I know you. And like, I like clicked on their stuff, and I was just like thinking, like, is this family friendly content? Like, there's no way I could ever do this. No way I could ever do this. Like, some of the stuff they made. There was like one video that they made of like them dancing or whatever. It was like, we're adopting. Hold on, where the fuck is it? Announcing our adoption. Oh, hell, where is it? And it's just like, I could never do this. Like, dancing and trying to come across as like nice. And I mean, like, shout out to people that can and do, but I just never could. But I mean, like, these are the types of content creators that get sponsorships. Oh, I wanted to find the one specific video where they were like, we're adopting. Because like they do this like little TikTok dance. And I'm just like, oh my God, I could never do this. But yeah, like I could never do a TikTok dance. I could never like hop up and down and be like, yay, like and subscribe. Jordy has to pretend to be nice. I'm nice. Where was your wife, Jordy? She was with me. She always comes to the normal bars with me. What do you mean? I get creeped out by content like this?
Thing we can do as humans is piss in our genes.
Pass on our genes.
Sorry?
Sorry, it's pass on our genes.
Oh, right. Is it true the most important thing we can do as a human is pass on our gene?
I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
No.
Like it's all, I don't know, it's just fake. It's just, whatever. We would cancel you so fast. But, like, I think it'd be funny, like, to make cringe content. But, like, it's not cringe if you know you're cringe. You know? I, like, I wouldn't be good at it because I would be trying to be cringe. You know what I mean? I don't know. So now being gay is fake, Jordy? Yes, that's exactly what I said just now. Those words came out of my mouth verbatim. Quote me on it. Jordy, make a family channel. I could do a family channel. You know, like if I ever like stop with the whole like fat shit, like reactions, I could be a family channel. Definitely. Definitely. Hell's Bells, thank you. You know you're too deep in girl world when you are your bestie are throwing around. You're a lie, and I have in conversations. It's fun to have friends that you can quote stuff with. Thank you, Hell's Bells. Cat Meow, thank you so much for this gifted memberships earlier if you're still around. Chris Allen, thank you. If we had an intervention for Foodie and Amber, who would you invite? Who would I invite? No, like I don't know. It's a very odd question. Because I don't think that an intervention would help them. They would be the type of people that would storm out of an intervention and say, "You're attacking me, no!" Ah! So, I think it'd be a waste of everybody's time. Heroic Hot Dog, hello. Here's $5. One for each of my wisdom teeth. You had 5 wisdom teeth? Damn. That's unlucky. Ray. Hey, Ray. Thank you so much for 16 months on Twitch. Appreciate that. Ray's been around for a while. Thank you, Ray. Shannon Coin, hello. Towards going out of business because Amber bought everything. Here's the next weight loss excuse. She'll say that she can't lose weight because her clothes won't fit and no other brand is her aesthetic. I can't lose weight because Ford's going out of business. Yeah, I could see her spin that somehow. Yeah, I do need to do a more Jordy video, Lamborghini. It's been a minute. Jordy, they released Chantal's legal charges. Where can I see it? Pause Kuwait released the complaint. Where is it? I said that I was going to upload a Eugenia video today or tomorrow. So anyone coming in here, raising their pitchfork or their torch saying, "Where's the Eugenia video?" I told you. They're not charges, it's just their complaint. Oh. Princess Pirate Pickle Pants, hello. Search Bill Paxton and Weird Science. Okay. I feel like this rings a bell. Bill Paxton, Weird Science. Oh, I have seen this before. This thing has skinny legs, though. You know what I mean? This thing has skinny legs. I don't know, y'all. Yeah, I did. I'm a YouTuber. Messy Jessie, thank you. Happy 1 month anniversary as well. Chantal is more likable than Amber. She's funny and honest. Crucify me. Do we have a Beezer in our midst? Thank you, Messy Jessie. Appreciate your membership. Sarah Stumbles, hello. Recently single, excited to watch Uninterrupted. He was legit jealous of you. He thought he was joking. I thought he was joking. Really? Your ex-boyfriend was jealous that you would watch me? Well, I'm glad that you have moved on from that, Sarah. People like that, that only leads to more issues. Shannon Coyne, thank you. Jordy's Gaston chest hair, thank you for the super chat. No one does overt thirst traps like Georgestron. Thirst traps? What are you talking about? I don't post thirst traps. How dare you? This is family friendly. Anybody want to sponsor me? This is family friendly. I don't do thirst traps. Come on. Kara, thank you. Do you like Chantal in Canada or Kuwait? Canada. Because she can be like a raging bitch in Canada and say like crazy ass shit. So definitely Canada. Louie's mom, hi. I never get your notifications. Should I unsubscribe and resubscribe or what? I'm overstocking your channel to catch you live. Well, if it helps, I usually go live anytime between 7 and 9 p.m. Eastern. In terms of like you not getting notifications, I don't know. There's like a little like bell emoticon that you can click on. Maybe that would help. I'm not sure, Louie's mom. Deborah, hi. Can you please give a shout out to Wrangles, an extra large shout out, and woohoo as she's transitioning from 4 legs to 2 and 2 wheels. She's a good girl. Oh, she's getting her wheels. That is, well, not really good news necessarily, but you got to do what you got to do. Shout out to Wrangles, getting her wheels, getting her wheels. Thank you so much for taking care of a disabled dog. Lily, hi Lily. As a mom, I hope she goes to a special place in hell, the circle I call the Fupa Inferno, where Foodie is on an elliptical and you hear keyboard screeches. Oh my god. That's too funny. Thank you so much, Lily. Girlcraft, thank you. I was watching yesterday's live and I heard you say that names that rhymes are cool names, so I have to ask, is my name cool? Love you, girl. World of Goralcraft? What do you mean? Is your name cool? Your name doesn't rhyme. What are you talking about? I was watching yesterday's live stream. I heard you say that names that rhyme are cool. I did? Give me an example. What did I say? What in reference to that? What are you talking about? World of Goralcraft. I'm a little lost. Dumb. Hi, Dumb. Why do you dislike her so much? Oh, this was about Alicia. We already did this one. Yeah, there certainly is a lot of retro Chantal. Thank you, Lily. Blake Oliver, thank you. Oh, lordy, it's Jordy. Good golly, it's Molly. Oh, yeah. Good golly, it's Molly. Oh, lordy, it's Jordy. World of Goralcraft? That doesn't really rhyme. I mean, it's more of like play on words. I like it, but it doesn't rhyme. Cat met you, thank you. Here's the joke I would have told. Foodie's driving in a dense carb crash waiting to happen. Blood sugar crash, carb crash, car crash. Yeah. Blake Oliver, thank you. Jordy is my lordy. Oh, and by the way, fat. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Blake. That's rude, Jordy. What's rude? Is that rude? You're rude. Lulu, thank you so much for your membership. Appreciate you being a part of the team. Read Sophie's super chat. I'm getting to it. know what? Everybody come in here with like demands and like, you know, like shoving shit in my face. Do this, do that. Like, I'm only one person. Shrimpay. We need a skinny emoji. Skinny. I'll have to talk to Lakaya. I haven't seen Lakaya in a minute, though. Girlcraft, thank you again. I really need a cover of that Girls, Girls, Girls song. Only girls, girls, girls. Girls, Girls, Girls song. Girlcraft, you're just like confusing me all around tonight. I don't know what song that is. But I also only ever listen to Christian rock. So if it's like pop or mainstream, I probably have not heard it. Tom, thank you. She's probably not cleaning the mask because it makes her sweat and she likes the taste of pork dripping. This is like when we say that, like, when the girls have sauce stains and crumbs on their shirt, they don't swipe it off because that's a snack for later. Busted Biscuit Can Arms. Nice to see you again. How do you think her family reacted when she showed up to Thanksgiving randomly, all of a sudden Muslim? They probably expected it. I think that when you're family members with someone like that chaotic and volatile, you just come to accept it. It's like, oh, okay, we're going to be Muslim today. All right, yeah, sure. All right. So I think that they weren't surprised. Lily, thank you. Watch Under the Hood on her and then form your opinion. We do not like her. She is evil. Ooh, glitter and lasers? Under the Hood. That's that one guy, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know about that. Fupa Galore, thank you for 10 months. No burnable fat. None. None. Prison Becky, thank you. She looks like Gary Busey and she works out. Gary Busey. Lucid Lullaby, hello. Scoopity Poopity Poop. Love you, Jord. Can't go one stream without mentioning number 2. Can't go one stream. Girlcraft, thank you. Jordy is the signal to my body to be mean and bad. Me inciting mean and bad? No. No, you got me all wrong. Ugh, God. Thank you, Girlcraft. Even if your name doesn't rhyme. Leslie Grant, hello. I've been watching you from the beginning, but just figured out how to get a paid membership. Oh my God. Well, thank you for being around for as long as you have been. It's really kind of a shame that you've only just now figured out how to give me money, but regardless, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate having you. Amelia. Hi, Amelia. Amelia Bedelia. I'm currently soaking in lukewarm water after getting a terrible sunburn. Watching your stream helps take my mind off of how bad it hurts. Oh. Something my doctor told me. She's like, stay out of the sun. Stay out of the sun. I like the sun. I like tanning. That's shitty though. Sorry. Sorry you're sunburned. Sorry you're blind. You could get that that aloe vera stuff. That could help, right? Do that. Do that, Amelia. Spend the $10 that you otherwise would have given me in a super chat on aloe vera. Actually, no, wait, send it to me. Kidding. Hope you feel better. Coughing. Kelly, darling, hey. It's not her weight. Anna's just less entertaining than Amber and Foodie. People seem to like to cover her, though. I see all the Girl World reaction channels covering her. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's just because, like, there's a lull and there's, like, not much to talk about with Amber and Chantal lately, and that's why they're covering her, but people like to make videos about her. Really very annoying, thank you. They can't pull a date movie for our girls. Really very annoying. You're another one that usually your super chats confuse me. I don't know what that means. They can't pull a date movie for our girls. If someone wants to help me out here, I'd appreciate it. But thank you, really very annoying. I appreciate it regardless. We just had 5 gifted memberships come in from Deborah Kirk. Thank you so much, Deborah Kirk. 5 gifted memberships from Deborah. Thank you so much, Deborah Kirk. I appreciate that. If you don't get it, it's on you. I guess so. Damn. Becca, thank you for your membership. Hi, Becca. Lily, hi, Lily. Foodie's Fupa, go. Who will make the app to find her? Like Pokemon Go? I always think of that stupid ass Hillary Clinton clip. Now, I don't know much about Pokemon Go, but what I do know is people need to Pokemon Go to the polls. Michaela Manette, thank you. Jordy was busy trading dirty looks, not Pokemon cards. I never really got into the Pokemon cards as much as I did like the Pokemon video games or watching the show. I did, however, really like Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh was my shit. Dark Magician, all that other, the Dragon, Exodia, Blue Eyes, White Privilege, like all those like iconic Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I love them. Banana Envy, hi. Why is she built like a baby bottle? Baby bottle pop, baby bottle pop. Elena, thank you for 3 months. First super chat ever. Love the stream. Girly Pop, thank you so much. Elena, 3 months. Appreciate that. We're going steady. Haley Cat, thank you. Face it, Jord, you're more catty than a rescue shelter. Just call me Pause Kuwait. Should I open up Pause Pittsburgh? Stupid. KM Crafts, thank you. I only like to watch normal men like you, Jordy. Yeah, I mean, really, that's the way it should be. One man, one woman. Yeah, exactly. Teardrop. Nothing unorthodox round these parts. Sophie, hey. I think if we keep track of when Foodie posts on Cameo, we can see where she is. If it's daylight outside, we can look daylight in Canada or Kuwait. Yeah, that's kind of what I said yesterday. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe she's like posting them at certain times of the day to throw us off. Lindley, thank you for your membership. Hi, Lindley. Welcome, welcome. Barry. Hi, Barry. Thank you so much. It's almost my friend's 25th birthday, and we're going to go to Hershey Park to celebrate. I'm so excited, and I hope everyone's doing well. Also, my mom managed to snag a Switch 2 for me. I'm so happy. Oh my god. Your mom got a hold of a Switch 2? Well, you are one step ahead of me. I'm still waiting for them to restock. I think I'll get it. If you guys will play Mario Kart with me, I'll get it. I will. That is awesome. I hope you have a lovely time, Barry. I've actually never been to Hershey Park. I would love to go to Cedar Point sometime this summer. I really enjoy Cedar Point. But yeah, Hershey, I don't know. I just like never really have the desire to drive out to Central PA. Like Central PA just kind of like creeps me out for some reason. Like Harrisburg in general just like really doesn't have much going on. So I just never find my way out there. But hey, you know what? You have a great time. Gosh darn it. Lily, hello. I don't gift memberships, so get over it. Well, you could if you want to, Lily. Actually, you know what? Yes, you do. Wait, yeah, I'm always like, send in the flower emoji for Lily. Yes, you do. What are you talking about? Oh, wait. Oh, you're talking about Snowflake. Oh. Oh, you're talking about... Oh, God. Okay. All right. Takes me a second. Sorry. Hey, listen, we're almost 2.5 hours in. I'm kind of cooked at this point. World of Goralcraft, thank you again. Here's hoping that this one doesn't confuse you, hun. Well, thank you so much for the underhand pitch. I really appreciate it. I need slow and steady super chats at this point because I really can't keep up with the banter. I think that I have spent all of the wit that I do have, which isn't much. Frantic Yak, nice to see you. Do you think neck cheese flakes like Parmesan, or are they like crumbles from blue cheese? Okay. Thank you, Frantic Yak. I appreciate that. What a wild imagination you are. I'm sure that all of your progress reports in primary school said that you were a pleasure to have in class. Thank you, Frantic Yak. Katniss, hey Katniss. Sometimes my best friend and I just chant A-R-L, A-R-L. That was a short-lived meme. The whole Keemstar arc. Yeah, that was like a month and it was done. Amberlynn, come to Fat Camp. A-R-L. Lily, thank you. I don't to Snowflake, to you only, also today. Well, thank you so much for publicly declaring that you don't financially support Mr. Snowflake. Makes my heart all warm and fuzzy. Teasing. We're teasing. We joke around here. We do. Oh, boy. So I think that that's it for tonight. Listen, y'all. No stream tomorrow. I don't anticipate she'll even upload. I don't think she will, because I mean she canceled the live stream. Amberlynn, when has she last updated? I mean, when has she last uploaded? Like Saturday? When was it? Monday? No, it wasn't Monday. It's been a while. I don't know. It's been a while, but I mean, we'll go live Friday. We'll do something Friday. Not tomorrow though. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what goes on. But I mean, we haven't heard from Amber in a hot minute. Chantal's like, who even knows? So yeah, Girl World's been kind of throwing us a curveball. That, yeah, curveball, not sideball. What am I talking about? Girlcraft, thank you again. I'm sorry, I hope I haven't used up too much of your bandwidth. Yeah. I'm gonna get one of those text messages. You've used all your data for the month. If you keep using your phone, we're gonna charge you $49.99. What's with the tomato emojis? What the hell? I just did 2.5 hours of primetime entertainment, and this is the thanks I get? Tomato emojis? This is ridiculous. Oh, gosh. You know what? You know what I say? Y'all don't know a good thing until it's gone. Tomato emoji. You know, really, I could be gone tomorrow, and the last thing that some of y'all ever said to me was tomato emoji, and then you have to live the rest of your life with that. Keep that in mind. Yeah. All right.